Hey guys, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the Leftover Culture Review. Today we are talking scares. Humans have been telling stories for thousands of years, and some of the scariest, most haunting things have actually been written down. I'm talking books. Books are enough to induce anxiety in anyone who has to do a book report, but they're also a really great way to share the scare, especially if you are spending Halloween at home on your own, sitting in your room talking to a camera. So I've actually got a book that I think anyone could really appreciate, because it takes you into a physical place. You're reading this book, but you're experiencing the story.
The Leftover Culture.
Let yourself in. Come in, Doctor. Yes, it is a quaint old place. It's chilly though. I seem to have lost my appetite. Maybe something didn't agree with me? I can't seem to settle down. In fact, I can't sit still for 2 minutes. No, I don't have many visitors. I'm not sleeping well. My old bones seem to be playing up again. Do you think it's all imagination, Doctor? Doctor, where are you? I do love the illustrations, and I love the way that they've built this haunted house into the book itself. I do enjoy a good pop-up book. I am easy to impress, and I just love the illustrations and the artwork and the overall feel as this book takes you through, I guess, this feeling of unease, this feeling of being sick and unwell, and you invite the doctor in and you're showing him around. That's the book. There's not really that much to it, but it's a pop-up book, which is always really fun to read. And it doesn't need many words because you get to see the pictures. It's better than a picture book. It's a pop-up book, and you get to explore this house within these pages. It's a 3D recreation of the haunted house. What they also managed to do in 1995 was release the video game. So even if you really hate reading, no matter how many words the story is, you can actually play the Haunted House video game, which recreates the book. The goal of the video game is to find keys hidden within the rooms to unlock the final room, which isn't in the book. It's the cellar. And when you finally get to explore the cellar, you find the key to escape the haunted house yourself. So the game came out for Windows 3.1, 95 and Mac. It's an old point and click adventure, but I am really easy to impress, and I enjoyed getting to play an old point and click adventure and exploring all these different rooms. It's pretty much over and done in 20 minutes, but you might kind of have a kick in going through the haunted house for yourself and getting to explore it. So the game, just like the book, starts you off in the hallway. This is where you access all the different rooms of the house. And all these little features, all these little flaps, all these little characters and pullouts, they all make an appearance in some way within the video game as well. So it's really nice when you've got the book and the video game to go together. They actually complement each other really well. So the author, Jan Pieńkowski, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, is a Polish-British author who's sold millions of... He's a really popular kids author. He did the Meg, the witch. He did a whole series of books on Meg the Witch. He's done a lot of different things according to Google. I really only know Meg the Witch and Haunted House. So I did mention one thing that I love about the book is the illustration style. I love the graphics and the way things were drawn for the story. And we do get the game sort of remade here on the computer. Everything is animated, everything comes to life. And it is really nice to see, and it's nice to click around and explore the game after reading the book, after seeing the book. Another really cool feature here in the game, I call it a cool feature, there's actually some gameplay here in this game. You can actually play mini games as you go through the story. So there's a memory game, and there's tic-tac-toe, and there's a spider game where you have to catch some flies. There are little mini games broken up and spread out throughout the haunted house, and they don't really help you progress the story. They're there to discover. That's kind of one thing that I do enjoy about the old point and click adventures is it's all about discovery. There's no stress or pressure to find everything the first time through, but the opportunity, the possibility to uncover something that you didn't know was there is what drives you. It's what keeps you coming back. And when you're easy to impress like me, finding something new in a game that you've played through once or twice already is kind of cool. Another thing the game itself does pretty well is introducing some reoccurring characters. Like the cat follows you around from scene to scene, and you can watch him as he tries to chase the mice. There's 2 mice pretty much in every scene as well. They're always darting around and avoiding the cat. There's spiders that have a sort of a love affair going on. There are a couple of different sort of reoccurring characters and creatures, the ghosts as well, that follow you around room to room, and you can kind of see their interactions and how they change from room to room. I've also got to admit, the ability to have a map function, even though the game really is, 6 rooms? Even though the game's really just 6 or 7 different rooms, they've got a map feature in here to let you easily navigate around the haunted house, which I think is a really nice touch. So the whole goal as you explore the haunted house is to uncover and collect a certain amount of keys. Those keys will let you access the cellar, which is like a special room. It didn't actually show up in the book. Once you access the cellar, you get the final key, which lets you leave the haunted house. The whole story here is leaving the haunted house. And look, after 15 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe even 5, you'll be ready to leave too. On Mac, it's just, Apple key Q to quit. But if you do want to experience the whole story, there's not really that much here to experience. Especially if you read the book, you kind of know exactly what to expect in each of these rooms. So yeah, that was Haunted House. It's not your bombastic, over-the-top scare fest that you'd find in a movie or in a video game. It really is on a whole other level. Written literature. I feel so cultured at the Leftover Culture Review, and I hope that you do as well. If you do enjoy a good, scary story, over on the Leftovers channel, there'll be a link in the description. I've been reading the Goosebumps short series books. So I've got a whole bunch of these Tales to Give You Goosebumps books read over on that channel. You can listen to me reading to you, save yourself the hard work, and I've even added in a few cool little audio effects as well, just to make that experience really come to life. So you can head over to the Leftovers channel and experience Goosebumps. I really appreciate you hanging out with me as I talk about Haunted House. Again, it's simple and to the point, but I really did enjoy getting the opportunity to share some of those illustrations, some of those designs, and just a really cool pop-up book. It doesn't really have to be more than that, and the video game really plays to what the book did, which is that sense of exploration, that sense of adventure. There's not really much more to say. It's fun, and you should try it yourself. How's that? Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment if there's anything you would like to say. I do read my comments. You can hit me up over on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'll leave all those links in the descriptions as well if you want to reach out and just say hi. I am around to reach out and say hi too. I do really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you tune in next time for some more leftover culture. Until next time, cheers.